Welcome to Wealth Pivot. I'm glad you're here. Today, we're diving into 5 silent money habits that hold people back from building real wealth. And more importantly, how you can break them starting today. These habits are subtle, but they shape your financial future more than any paycheck ever will. They're the quiet background noise of your finances, the default settings that keep you stuck. But the good news is, once you see them, you can change them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's get into it. The first silent habit is letting money react instead of letting money plan. Think about it. Most people live in a state of constant financial reaction. A bill appears in the mail, they pay it. A limited time sale pops up on their phone, they buy. A surprise emergency hits, they panic and scramble. This isn't living. It's just reacting to whatever life throws at you. But real wealth, sustainable wealth, it only grows when money has a clear direction. It grows when you are the one in the driver's seat, telling your money where to go, not the other way around. So, how do you flip this? How do you move from reacting to planning? You don't need a complicated spreadsheet or a 5-year financial forecast to start. The secret is to start small. Just pick one thing. This week, automate one single savings transfer, even if it's just $10. Or set one spending limit for a category you know you overspend on, like takeout or coffee. You could even give yourself a simple weekly money plan. This week, this much goes to bills, this much goes to savings, and this is what's left for everything else. A little bit of structure, a small dose of intention, builds massive stability over time. You're teaching your money to follow your lead. The second habit, and this is a big one, is emotional spending. We've all been there. Money is so often used as a tool to escape or manage our feelings. Feeling stressed after a long day at work. A treat-yourself dinner sounds about right. Feeling bored on a Sunday afternoon? Scrolling through Amazon and making a few random online orders fills the void. Feeling frustrated with a project? Maybe a shiny new gadget will make you feel more productive. These purchases, these little emotional quick fixes, they add up so quietly you barely notice them. The problem here isn't the price tag of a single item. It's the underlying pattern. When your emotions are guiding your spending decisions, your money just disappears without giving you anything meaningful or lasting in return. You get a temporary hit of dopamine, but you're left with less money and often more clutter. The shift happens when you learn to create a tiny bit of space between the feeling and the action. Just pause for 10 seconds before buying anything unplanned. Seriously, just 10 seconds. Count to 10. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just feeling something I'm trying to fix? 10 seconds is usually enough to break that emotional impulse and let your logical brain catch up. Remember, the strongest financial decisions are always made when your emotions are steady, not when they're hungry for a quick fix. All right, let's move on to the third silent habit, avoiding financial awareness. This one is sneaky because it feels like self-protection. People will actively avoid checking their bank account balance because they're afraid of what they might see. They ignore their credit card statements, letting them pile up unopened. They guess their monthly expenses instead of actually knowing them. They have a vague idea that they have subscriptions, but they couldn't tell you how many or what they cost. This avoidance feels safe in the moment. It's the financial equivalent of putting your fingers in your ears and humming loudly. But here's the reality. This short-term comfort traps you in long-term ignorance. And ignorance is expensive. Wealthy people, on the other hand, know their numbers. Not because they're obsessed with money or because they love staring at spreadsheets, but because they understand a fundamental truth. Clarity creates power. When you know exactly where you stand, you can make powerful, informed decisions. So, here's your action step. Take one day this week, just one, and have a money date with yourself. Look at everything. Your income, your expenses, every single subscription, your debts, and your goals. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but I promise you, awareness is the very first step toward taking back control. You can't fix a problem you refuse to look at. Now for our fourth habit, relying on one single source of income. For generations, the standard advice was to get a good, stable job and work there for 40 years. That was the path to security. But in today's economy, that model is becoming increasingly fragile. Most people still operate this way. They work a single job and just hope it is enough to cover everything, with maybe a little left over. But let's be honest, hope isn't a financial strategy. It's a wish. True financial resilience and wealth grow when your income has layers, even if those layers are thin at first. Think of it like building a safety net. One string might break, but if you have multiple strings, the net still holds. These additional income streams don't have to be some massive, complicated business. They are seeds. A small digital product you create once and sell over and over. A freelance skill you can offer for a few hours a week. A weekend service like pet sitting or lawn care. A content channel like this one. An investment that pays you dividends. These are the seeds of financial freedom. You don't need to build an entire forest overnight. Just plant one seed. Start one extra stream, even if it only brings in an extra $50 a month to start. That one small stream creates flexibility, security, and a foundation for long-term growth. This brings us to our fifth and final silent habit, delaying improvement. This is the habit of someday. It sounds like this. I'll start saving next month. After this big expense is out of the way. I'll start investing when I finally get that raise and earn more. I'll learn about money later when I have more time. But here is the hard truth. Later and someday are often just code words for never. They are excuses our brains create to keep us in our comfort zone. The truth about building wealth is that small, imperfect efforts done right now will always be perfect. Ambitious plans that are scheduled for someday. The magic isn't in the grand gesture. It's in the consistent, tiny actions. So, start with what you have right where you are today. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Save $5. Just 5. Learn one new financial idea from a book or a podcast. Watch one educational video about investing. Read one single page of a money book. Wealth is not built in dramatic, once-in-a-lifetime moments. It's built through the boring, repeated, tiny actions that you take every single day. That's where the real transformation happens. So, let's recap these 5 silent wealth killers. Reacting instead of planning, emotional spending, avoiding financial awareness, relying on a single income, and delaying improvement. Seeing them is the first step. But here is the most important part of this whole video. You don't have to be perfect with money. Nobody is. You just have to be consistent. Changing just one of these habits, starting today, can completely reshape your entire financial future. The compound effect of small positive changes is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. And if you're ready to keep upgrading your mindset, your habits, and your relationship with money, then you are in exactly the right place. This is what we do here at Wealth Pivot. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more weekly insights that help you build a smarter, stronger financial life. Remember, your future wealth starts with what you choose to change today. See you in the next video.